Welcome to the weekly wrap-up, episode number 2, guaranteed to cause a fright. As you can see, VPG Week 2 had a spooky theme to it.
With a Halloween stream on Thursday, it was a UK derby that was the thriller of the week in the end.
Memzino Ball versus Class is our pick of the patch, followed by R4P versus Mons Calp. Enjoy. They've only played 3 games. They had a night off last week. They sit in 12th. So Class, I think, will be... I think they'll be looking to go into this one as favourites. However, Memzino Ball have had a they've had a very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're lulling people into a false sense of security right now. So just write them off at your own peril. And that man heads home to safety. And Drip immediately repels it and is put through. Hodjo, their top goal scorer. And we thought it was going to be a save. Stig palms it in to his own net. And there was nothing he could do from the Zlatan Ibrahimovic lookalike. He absolutely rifled it. It's found its way into the back of the net. Memzino, 1-0 early doors. And helps his midfield. Hodjo trying his best to hold it up. Teagues dispossesses him though, and again, Camille, right place, right time for that man. Cuts out the through ball, and we are just coming up to half-time. If Mems can get something cooking from here, which looks like they might well do. Mems looking for Madge's feet, finds Madge, here we go! On the stroke of half-time, Memzino Ball double the lead, and Class, they're not going to go down without a fight. And, of course, Memzino want those points. And the performance to go with it as well. So, again, poised nicely in this second half. Let's go. Over the goalkeeper who had committed to the dive. And if you're anything like me, boys and girls at home, you thought that might have been in. Here is Josh Chapman again. Makes no mistake this time round. Too much to Shaz. And yeah, he is dispossessed eventually. Backstick is on. Maigan heads it down. Class Doyle, big save, but it is going to be Maigan who is able to tap it in from close range. And are they the architects of their own downfall here? Memzino Ball conceding 2 in this first 20 minutes. Match into Pro Micah. Hodjo. Mems, good ball into the back post. Will Zeno gets up highest. It's Hodjo. Here we go. The lead is restored. It's 3-2. Who had 3-2 in the chat? Did everything he could to no avail. Class. 12 minutes left to get something out of this game. 3-2 down. Topsy-turvy game so far. Not over yet. It's Class Doyle. Here we go. The equalizer from the corner. Down. And Fabinho manages to play through that initial press. And I think that might be all she wrote.
100%. I want people in the comments just to put down how much they think this costume costs. That's the first thing I want.
Right, we'll give you a hint in pence. Go on.
And what I'm going to say is there's a halfway through this stream, it might actually be quicker than halfway. I might have to edit the costume and take this out of my face because April, I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling to see. And being a commentator, giving you play-by-play actions might be a problem.
Might be better.
It's not to be messed with.
Yeah, they're the kind of team I don't want to play against, and I think that just tells you everything you need to know. Hussein on the edge of box. Smith takes it early doors. There it is. Absolute daisy trimmer, bottom corner. Keeper didn't move. It was just a snapshot. Good touch from him. 5 minutes left. Ball over the top is on, but they go the complete opposite way. I didn't even see that. Chris C takes it down. Just keeps him ticking over. Might have strayed. Banks clears it anyway. Recycled. I think that would have been offside had they let it run through. So unfortunate for R4P. But here is the shot. And even more unfortunate circumstances because Smith has just doubled the lead right before half time.
It's nothing they're doing wrong. Their shape's really good. They're pressuring really well. They're keeping hold of the ball well. It's just Mons' attack is so fluid and so direct. It's hard to keep track of that kind of thing.
Dangerous. Panics into Smith. Oh, sorry, Smith. Takes it off him. no relation. McD into C. Brennan. Smith back to Brennan. Air shot. Real-time shot. 3-0. That is all she wrote. Majority of them have been wins. And a good through ball, though. Here we go. What do R4P have in the locker? Rickles with the power shot. Here we go. Nippos. Rickles, take a bow, son. 3-1, just like that. They're absolutely fine. Here we go with a 3-man press. Sorry, Smithy does well. I'm not sure. I think it might have been the man coming back, Domino. It wasn't the initial tackle. I think it was a man coming back. We'll have to check the replay. We don't have replays, by the way. Smithy is going to be with the penno, bottom corner, just like that. Advert. I mean, we got there in the end. It does finish. Monscout 4, Rib for Pleasure 1, and it is that man, Smithy. So it should be a very good game. It is Esports Cup, so it is just instant knockout. This is the second round, so both teams have had to win one to get into this round. Measlot winning 3-0 in the last round against Stanley Esports, and MKE 2-1 in the last round against Ant SK. So yeah, two teams coming off the back of some good form. And it should be a very good game. Looks to cut it back. They 4 men on the edge of the box. Is that going to be something we see from Measlot? Late arrivals on the edge of the box. One high up though, and here we go. Here is Jerkos. Can slide through his teammate. Decides to go alone. Top bins. Make no bones about it. That man has punished MKE. Early doors. Great finish. And he has confirmed what we all probably already knew. He is lethal up front. 1-0. Looking for the ball over the top. They like this lofted through ball. It's working well for them. Might be a reason why Jerkos gets so many goals. And here's another man at the back post. It's Jesu, and it's 2-0 to Measlot. Again, it's that ball over the top. It's causing all kinds of problems. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Over the top again. The Rock did well initially. And yeah, Caffin sweeps up nicely. Batu onto this left-hand side. Everything's coming on this left-hand side. Aziz slides it through. Padre squares it. Here we go. Hint of an offside. Nothing given. It's 2-1. We have got a game on our hands. Memzi, they've got to chuck the kitchen sink at it at some point to get back into this game. And boys and girls, let me assure you, this is poised very, very nicely. Second half, I'm just going to let it run through. Who can hurt you. Jerkos slides it through. Here we go to his strike partner, Cooler FX. What a good professional foul that is. And oh my god, Becco takes on for the team. Measlot do not look like letting up here. Cooler FX beats his man. He was the man running through. Jerkos takes it down nicely. That may well be all she wrote for MKE, and Measlot put the Turks to the sword. The 10 men of MKE, 3-1 down now. It's going to be a big ask from this point, boys and girls. It's going to be a big ask. Big ping. And here we go. This is what MKE need. Just a ball into the back post. It's very nice. Here we go. That is exactly what they need. Padre taps that in with the head, and all of a sudden, it's 3-2. That may well be all she wrote, because they're not going to have time to turn this ball around. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another 5 goals to add to our tally tonight, matching the 6 we got in the first game. Just if they finish off this week strong, I think teams will start to realise, because all of a sudden, you know, you got teams like FG who are a little bit further behind where they want to be. If teams just keep on picking up points, whether it be, you know, wins or just not losing, I think that's a big thing for PMI. They're just not losing games. They've only won 3 and 8, but they're just a tricky team to beat. Statistically, probably the best goalkeeper in the league at the moment with his 7 clean sheets. Ridiculous stat. 7 clean sheets in 8 games. PMI building up nicely. Usama, oh my god, he's absolutely rocking it past Nicky in the FG goal, and just like that, PMI are 1-0 up. A lot of these balls, first time passes round the corner for FG, which seems to be working really, really well. Edge of the box. Bretchkin tries to break in. Dean Smith does well, though. Given away, stabbed in, and here is Raul. Acres of space, slots it home, restores the lead for PMI. To be fair, I keep having to reiterate, PMI are a very, very good side. We just need to take into consideration those 4-0 in the last 5 games. Against the reigning defending champions, FG. They have absolutely taken the game to these boys, and fair play to them. They've been good value for it as well. Have FG look threatening? Absolutely. But they're 2 goals to the good, and a team that can play football, and a team that are very, very used to keeping clean sheets. It's going to be a tricky one for FG. Coming. Oh, look at that. Takes it down nicely. Chipped it over his man. I do think this is going to be time because Alvarez has collected it. I say it's going to be time. It's going to be time for FG because that is going to be all she wrote. But they might put something on the top of this. Takes the shot, parried out by Nicky. Another power shot, parried out again by Nicky. And he can't get rid of it. Mickelback takes it down. He's not too interested in it. And PMI go marching on. The scalp of FG is a huge, huge result for this PMI side. Game in hand for Famalacial, but they are level on points. So I think it's Famers to lose here for sure. Capri, however, are unbeaten so far. I mean, I thought he might be faking the long-range shot. It looked like he was going to commit to it. Ball comes in, though. Headed down, it's spilled. Ryad, he is going to be offside. I even moved just to see if he was actually offside. I don't know what I was doing there. It's to the byline. Threatens to swing it in. Good feet from him, but Romaninho showing he's not just a one-trick pony. And look at that. Alves loses his man. An apology from the left-sided, right-sided centre-back, shall I say. I think that was Brecher. Romaninho breaks into the box. That is not who you want breaking into your box if you are a Fama player. We are into stoppage time of the first half. Nayshaw and co try and get rid of it. They do get rid of it. And that is going to be half time. To watch some world-class players play some world-class clubs. Quite clearly you are in the right place. Quite clearly. Willing runners. One of them being Ryad. Roulette's backstick is on. Headed down. Gonzalo. I mean, with players like Warren Beast and Alves, I'm surprised no one got on the end of it. Anyway, Taziek. Not many better in the business than him. And to be fair, Dreezy back there as well. Chisato making the 3. That they left at the back. Troyer. Dreezy maybe just getting away with one there. Switches it to his CDM teammate. Forge takes it down. Good strength from him. Luca, edge of the box. Dreezy, he's found the back of the net. 5 minutes remaining. Left foot, bottom corner. What a finish. What a time to score. Famalacial 1, Capri Carolesque 0. Slides it out to Ryad. Switch flanks. Backsticks his MB. Heads it down. What a huge save by Guy Jesus. Look at the time. Top left-hand corner. My God, that is a world-class save. Tico Beast. MB heads it in. Another world-class save. Even his pro stood there thinking he had scored. Point blank range. Guy Jesus. Take a bow. Last week. 12 out of 12. Unbeaten for those guys. They are in Elite B and the UK champ. However, I think you'll see their name up there in both of those leagues. Are they going to keep that in? I mean, his opposite number kept in. Looked like Everett. To no avail, though. And here we go. There are willing runners. Orbis, again, not forcing it. Kano, I was going to say, forgets the ball, but with good reason, because he got dragged back for what can only be described as a professional foul. And yeah, that was Sir Jamesy. Unsportsmanlike to say the least, but just before half-time, picks up a booking. Are they going to rue that at any stage tonight? Chance to chuck this one into the box, and they do so. Headed down. Swanee, though, picks up the second ball, and that is the first half done and dusted. Like I said, I don't think either side will mind a draw here. Truth be told, I think a loss here is going to be a bigger blow to either side. So there it is again, ladies and gentlemen. Is this within striking range, though, is what I'm thinking. Is there that moment of magic we've been asking for? Is it in the shape of a 30-yard free kick, perhaps? Bread Sheeran is at the back post. He will now be marked by, it looks like, the man who did just get booked. Here we go. He has gone for goal. That went like an absolute bolt of lightning. Not going to be time because they did win it back. And Obi signs, seals, and delivers it. And DN almost the hero. Both sides offensively looking very good. Defensively, Class scored 5, conceded 1. Speaks volumes, doesn't it? A mystery. 2 clean sheets in their 4 games. Definitely a trip. Class Doyle, I mean, you'd put your house on that man going through and scoring. And speaking of scoring, Pink Ballerina goes on the outside. Very dangerous from this area. Goes across the goal. It's top bins. 1-0 straight off the bat. It is Mystery who draw first blood. Mystery 1, Class 0, half time. I mean, it started at a ferocious pace, which, to be fair, seems to be what we're getting at the moment in the VPG. We saw it a lot last week. We're seeing it a lot now. Pink Ballerina, if you need a man to hold it into the corner, he's got to be up there, one of the best. Skillful player, tricky player. As we enter 1 minute of stoppage time, the ball is well and truly in the corner flags. I mean, they've found their top goal scorer now, and here we go. Are we going to get a chance for Class to chuck something at it? No, we are not. It is game, set, and match. It's that goal in the first 10 minutes from Mystery, and that is all it takes, boys and girls, to get Mystery over the line. The second time they have won 1-0 on the channel, and I mean, Class, it's a very, very commendable effort from those boys. This is the first chance I've got to have a look personally at for the win. Very excited. 6th place, unbeaten in the first week. 2 wins from those 6 though, so lots of draws. Are they gonna be a tricky team to beat, or have they just been unfortunate so far? I think we'll start to find that out, because this one mind game is gonna be a huge test for them. Jew cuts back, Angelo back this time, and yeah, scrappy so far. I'm not sure who it suits, and here we go. Nothing scrappy about that touch. Gone through, takes it down nicely, rides the tackle from Manu, power shot, top bins against a world-class goalkeeper for the win. First blood, 1-0 against One Mind. They've looked very good in possession, do not get me wrong. Other than that, they've not mustered up too much. I think trying to get Stefano into the game should be next on their to-do list. Antonio Mertz goes long, switches play. DeFreezy. Mirko. Goose. You see the CDMs pressing forward now. Francois knocks it down for Stefano, and here it is. 1 apiece. They draw level. It's probably what they deserved, but FTW got it all to do now. They'll be looking, they won't be happy, regardless of how good FTW. Here we go, they're happy. To the edge of the box. Fabio's already got a couple of goals to his name this season. Good save from Anonym at his near post. It does get cleared. Jew keeps it alive, though. Goose to the centre back to Mirko. So it's just chaos. It's just chaos. Mirko shifted it onto that left foot. Look at the time. Top left, boys and girls. I don't know how they're letting him take it, but they are. One Mind. Are they going to get a favour? Look at the 4 players on the line. They're letting Bruno come out and sweep this if he wants to. And yeah, he had to do that. He had to do that. My player to watch, if not Alvarez. He'll be up there. If he's doing stats this season, he will be up there. Trust me. Ultra Instinct have got a very, very good player, very, very good striker with that man. Moving on to Rote. I mean, the signing of Chica is a fantastic signing. What a player that man is. Playing at centre back, and again, Omega and Co will kick off this attack from Ultra Instinct. They do go long, headed down nicely. Turned from the centre back, turned into trouble though. Not Alvarez, pinched his pocket, goes near post, fires it, top bins, and here we go. Against the run of play slightly, Ultra Instinct, second place. Ultra Instinct will not care. El Almeida makes it 1-0. You've always got a chance. Stepped in nicely, though, is Fisher. Gives it to Cos. Nice. Over the top. Here we go. Takes it down on the thigh. Fires it home past Matumbo. And here we go. Game on. 80 minutes. It's Road to equalise 1 apiece. 1-1. We've had 2 goals so far, which is great. However, we could have had so many more. We could have had so many more. Both sides giving it a all. This is the kind of game where I'm hoping that the team talk is, we're on VPG live stream tonight, boys. Leave everything out there. Go and have some fun, because that appears to me as if what both teams are doing. Still going to fall, though. Swings it back in, repelled again. Is there going to be one more chance? Here it is, knocked down, edge of the box. Back 6 for a 3rd time, repelled for a 3rd time. Back in, they can't get rid of it, and I was going to say they concede the foul. They do concede the foul. That is going to be all she wrote. To be fair, boys and girls, I think you would have got 4 goals conceded. So I was going to say 5. I can't read my own writing. So 4 goals conceded, 5 scored. 6th last season in this league. I think these two teams are quite well matched.
It was really good before that by Creighton. They keep losing the ball here.
Yeah, Mensah wins it back this time over the top. Teagues, top bins. It is Class who strike first. The celebration to go along with it. That ball over the top. But yeah, Domino, like you said, they lost it in that midfield area and they were punished. Cannot lose the ball in there without getting punished one way or another. And the ball goes over the top again. Are they going to get punished again? Oh, it's Class Doyle. Oh, there was an absolute mix-up. It's gonna stand. He was onside. What I was going to say is they're getting a bit of joy on that left-hand side with Matty Gash. He then popped up, at the back post, and here is Shaz, his opposite number, and that is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you put the ball away at the back post. Class are turning on a masterclass for us tonight. It's not good for Creative. It's not good. We'll obviously, we'll try and find as much positive things we can say about Creative, but sometimes you literally just have to say Class have just turned up there. They've been potent, they've been clinical with their chances, and again, a bit like the Mons Camp game, when you play against a team that are taking their chances like that, what can you physically do, Domino? For Creative, they are playing a team that will punish you. They will put 6 or 7 past you if you give them the chance, and here comes Class Doyle, rifles that into the top corner. 4-0, and maybe they were having words at half-time, Domino, because they've just been cut open straight off.
This is now, again, turning into a Halloween horror show, and he's through again, 8-ball.
Yeah. Oh my god. The Trivella into the top corner. I moved away before I could even hit the celebration button. 5-0. Class Doyle may well have just overtaken his strike partner, Josh Chapman, as top goal scorer this season, and what a way to do it. Oh, his Teagues is going through. Class Doyle. They've just scored. I'm so sorry. They've literally just scored. We missed it. It's 6. Empire and Volt, you are in our naughty books. Right, we're going to have to go over. I'm sorry. This is what happens when people don't listen to instructions. We miss goals and we miss gameplay, and we're here for literally both of those things. No team sheets because it is time for Volt and Empire.
Yeah, it's a hard one when you've not got the run of games go your way. When Empire have, that's a good turn, 8-ball.
Good save. Man having his locker. Oh, he's changed his...
Oh, they put a couple of people in the wall. 8-ball, this is clever, I like it.
He's changed his mind, though. Here we go. 25 yards. Loki! It's gone over. Tell you what, we had a cracking angle of that, but just over.
You do know how... Yes.
Guilty. Shisui Shiki, Domino, as well in this Empire backline, just goes to show the type of names they've got. Man over on the left hand side, instead they choose the right hand side. First time shot parried into the danger zone. They couldn't hold it, and they are punished just before half time. I do believe it's the danger man Senzea, and that makes it 8 for the season. Unless Volt can maybe get something here. Blickbert swings it into the back post. They do have 2 men headed down. Again, it's parried, and it's put into the back, and then it is. There's confirmation of, I think that might be Gaines who's bagged that off the rebound. Look at that for a finish. I wasn't sure if it had gone in, but what a big finish that is, and that literally will be the last kick of the first half.
And
Volt on. They got beat 3-2 against Famalacia, and we thought they were down and out at one stage. That's exactly what has happened again, and I'm annoyed I didn't say it like literally as they were going to score as well. And that is just what Volt do. Final few minutes.
Yeah, because when you're 20th league able, every point. They have.
Oh, this is some nice football. It's one pass away was Nels, and Timpson again does fantastically well. SAF Prolific continue to lead the charge in the VPG UK Premier and remain only one of two sides still unbeaten in the league after week 2. Mystery remains second, with Class, Monskalp and the Dregs all still close behind. Vinculum going unbeaten in week 2 with 2 wins and a draw sees them complete the top 6. FG winning both of their games as well this week sees a slight rise in league position for them with 3 games in hand over league leaders SAF. VLG Phoenix surprisingly remain winless after 4 games. Once again, it is Famalacial who topped the VPG Esports Premier table for the second consecutive week, although they did pick up 2 losses along the way. FG marched up the table from 9th to 2nd place after 4 wins in week 2, Ultra Instinct slipping down from 2nd place to 5th, but with games in hand over the teams around them. Empire continued their rich vein of form and sit in 4th place behind a very impressive looking Capri side who are awaiting the outcome from their drama-filled encounter with Team G Mask on Thursday night. For the Win remain the only unbeaten side in the league, but also have the most draws too. It's 8th place for them, level on points with the likes of PMI, Fluminense and Rote. Thunder AUK prop up the VPG Esports Premier table with a disappointing start to FC25.